Welcome to MetalGodsTV with Mick the Beard.
Hi, with Mick the Beard from MetalGodsTV. I'm with Cristiano from Fleshgod Apocolypse.
Hello.
Great stuff, mate. I'll be honest, I don't know a great deal about your band because all I've seen is what's on YouTube, because I don't think you guys have toured much in the UK at all.
We've just been here 3 times, and not all, in the whole UK. Actually, the whole UK, we did pretty much all the UK in 2009, back in the days, so it's, you know, pretty much some years ago. And then we came in the London area and pretty much in Birmingham, and with Suffocation in 2010, and with the Bone Crusher, with Dying Fetus and all the bands in last year. So that's it.
Are you getting a good following in the UK, do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. It's you know, it's always very good for us. I mean, not always you can get the best crowds, of course, but here in the UK is always very, very good and much fun, I have to say.
And you've just got a record deal with Nuclear Blast, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. Called Agony. Yeah, it's been out since last August in Europe as well, and it's going great so far. So
you're getting good backing from the record company, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. We're very happy about it.
And have you got any festivals lined up in the UK this year?
Not yet. I really hope we're going to have something soon booked, but until now we don't really have anything here. We only have a tour as headliners in March, pretty much in all the UK, Ireland as well. So I'm, you know, looking forward for it. So hopefully some festivals as well.
And what are you guys planning for? You know, you say you've got no festivals in this country, but what else have you got planned for the year?
Pretty much a lot of things. We got Italy right after this tour, which you say it's normal. You're Italian. It's not really normal, you know, but you know it's good. And then back here as headliners, as I told, and then we have South Africa, which is going to be great. I'm really looking forward for it. And then probably we'll be back in overseas in North America. And then the Metal Fest here in Europe, which is going to be very good for us. You know, big stages and a lot of big bands, very good. And then some summer festivals. So I really hope we can book something during the summer here. And pretty much that's it until now. So we're going to look forward for the last months of the year.
And for the guys who haven't seen you in the UK yet, what can they expect from one of your shows?
Okay, we really like to build up pretty much a theatrical show. We take care about the visual part as well, not only of the musical part. What we do, basically, what people say that we do, that's the best solution I can get, because it's not easy to, you know, describe yourself when you are into it. It's a symphonic extreme metal. So pretty much we have orchestral parts, we have death metal, we have extreme metal, and we try to build up a show which is something we would like to see ourselves. You know, we try to give to the people what we should, you know, appreciate ourselves. So pretty much that's it.
And how did your sound come about? Did you set off to get that sound, or has it just evolved?
We pretty much started from this idea. Yeah. The basic idea of the band was to melt death metal and classic influences we all had, and symphonic influences, of course. And we evolved during the years to a different way of doing that. I mean, on our first album, Oracles, it was 2009 actually. We pretty much write the album in a more classic death metal way, I would say, more oriented on the guitar riffs and everything. And then we, through the EP Mafia, and to come over with Agony, the last album, we decided to change a little bit our path and to evolve into a symphonic sound, more into the orchestral parts all over the place. It has been really challenging for us because it's, you know, with this album for the first time we had to face the rude, I would say, reality of, you know, melting two pretty different things, and that's why we got on our stable lineup, the piano player and orchestral arranger Francesco. That's pretty much it. The idea was always the same, but it changed during the years in the way of doing that. That's it.
And do you all have input on the writing, or is it just a couple of you do it?
It depends from the periods, but pretty much from the beginning to until now, the most of the inputs come from Francesco, our drummer, which formerly wasn't our drummer actually, but it was the guitar player and singer. And then we had a problem with the previous drummer, so we needed a drummer, and he said, "Okay, I'm going to do that," and we were like, "Oh." Okay, let's see. I couldn't do myself what he did actually, because in some months he built up a way of playing drums pretty fast and technical, and now the things are getting very good for us from this point of view. And now he can do pretty much everything. Like he can compose guitars, he can compose orchestras. Also, he got the ideas, and he can play drums and he can compose drums. So everything is pretty much packed into one person, and then you got orchestral arranger and piano player, which is very good from the orchestral point of view. So for about Agony, I would say that the two Francescos, because it's two Francescos right now, so it's been a bit confusing, have been working more than the other guys in the band. Obviously, all of us we try to get our inputs to what we heard, but basically that's the point we followed.
Yeah. And you're doing the tour managing this tour as well, are you? Is that usual for you?
During the last couple of years, yes, I would say. Yeah, it's easier. I mean, we got roles into the band. Everyone has something to do, and my role is pretty much also the take care about the communication stuff and emails and phone calls and whatever is needed. So it's okay.
You the guy with the best English then, yeah?
I don't know actually. Probably maybe me and Tommaso. I don't know. Yeah, I would say.
Yeah. And finally, have you got a message for the guys out there?
I always say something. I don't know. Maybe people who watch different interviews will say, "Oh, well, boring." Yeah. But that's all I have to say. Actually, it's keep having fun and enjoy what you enjoy. Actually, enjoy the good music. Go to the concerts, to the shows, and support the bands. Of course, I have to say that because we're alive because of you, and that's it. Just have fun.
Great. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Cheers.
May God have mercy on your soul.